Guys, if you're looking for a setup which could make your life much more easier in Back 4 Blood game, you found one. I wish I had better aim.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her.
Story of my life. Anyway, this setup will change the way you play, so welcome to Insanity. Hello my beautiful and amazing people, Uncle Butcher in the building with another one. Today I will show you ridiculous LMG setup which gonna slay any Back 4 Blood content in the game right now. But spoiler alert, if you haven't played last mission, I strongly recommend you to jump straight to my deck. Check all the cards and leave it, because all my footage will be from the last fight, just showcasing how you can easily destroy the boss and the so-called hardest mission in the game. And trust me, this one can be pretty painful. For this one you need good teammates, and if you know the right locations where these arms can't touch you, you will kill this boss pretty quickly, or at least you'll be done with this first boss section pretty quickly. I know it can be nasty as hell, but it is what it is. Actually, I kinda love how this game is unforgiving. If you will make some mistake or if you will be reckless, it will punish you for sure. So play smart, and this setup will provide us with ridiculous amount of trauma and damage resistance. But first things first, we're gonna choose our main weapon, and it will be M249 LMG, by far the best LMG in the game. And if I have to be honest, we have only 2 LMGs in the game, so not a huge amount of choice here, but it has really nice accuracy, damage output, and magazine size. You can test everything at shooting range, but take this LMG. Second tip, please use correct weapon attachments. You should increase your magazine size and reload speed on this bad boy, and then you can apply maybe swap speed or bullet damage or bullet penetration or a little bit of accuracy, but magazine size is absolutely must have with reload speed on this bad boy, because we are using cards which will increase our reload speed as well. Just check all the attachments again at shooting range. Don't do these mistakes during the missions, and use the right attachments, guys. It's really important. It will make your life much more easier if you're gonna use everything which is absolutely the best in the game. So let's move to my cards. And also one tip, assault rifle will use the same type of ammo as your LMG, so keep that in mind. If you're gonna use 2 primary weapons, that can be really an issue. So with that out of our way, so let's check my cards. Mag Coupler, guys, reload speed, come on, absolutely the best card for reload speed. Hyper focused, weak point damage, best weak point damage buff in the game, and we will not shoot down sight, so ADS is not for us working, so don't worry about that down part from that card. Next one is Hunker Down, and this setup is all about crouching. We're gonna be sneaky bastards, and with this card we will receive immediately damage resistance and accuracy. Next card for me is WIDEMOUTH MAGWELL for reload speed, and like I said, reload speed here is everything. It will directly increase your DPS output. Next one is of course Quick Kill for accuracy. We're gonna lose aiming down sights, but we don't need that. With LMG we will be like snipers in this game. Then I have Down in Front, and I would say at Nightmare difficulty this card is absolutely must have. We will crouch anyway, but with this card we will not damage our teammates, and this card can be absolutely clutch when somebody will be overwhelmed with zombies, or maybe horde will be triggered, so you can load your bullets out to everybody and you will not kill your teammates. Absolutely clutch card. Silver Bullets is my next one for DPS output, bullet damage, bullet penetration is absolutely must have. Pair it up with hyper focused and you will have multiplicative damage. It's not additive but multiplicative damage. You need to add different category of damage in your setup to be more efficient. So next one is tactical vest, obvious reasons. Reckless strategy for me is really nice card in this setup. The synergy is really nice here, guys. Reckless strategy is really good card. I can't stretch enough how reckless strategy can save you killer's instinct, again weak point damage, and yeah, ammo belt, meat grinder. Again, if you use LMG, meat grinder is absolutely must have. Ammo belt, you will run out of ammo pretty quickly with LMG, and like I said, if you're gonna use assault rifle and LMG and the card which allows you to use two primary weapons, keep in mind that these both classes will use the same type of ammo, so it can be really tricky. Motorcycle helmet for resistance reasons, large caliber rounds for again extra damage and penetration, and shredder. Once you will fight those zombies with mutations, shredder will kick in. You will again stack your DPS output, and with LMG it's really handy. You can fight with Urges, you name it, with those bosses. But one handy tip, use grenades. Grenades on every difficulty will one tap mutated zombies. Those can be really strong. I can't stretch enough how that card is really important, or not card but grenades. If you want to switch something, I would recommend you to increase your amount of grenades you can carry with yourself, trust me, or increase your movement speed. Increase your movement speed to get out of trouble if shit will hit the fan, and most likely at some point it will hit. You have to get out of trouble pretty quickly, relocate yourself so you can maybe get your reload back, you can get ammo back, maybe heal yourself a little bit up to keep fighting. Especially on nightmare difficulty, those mistakes are really unforgiving. You have to take things really slow if you don't have again some kind of crazy movement setup for speedrunning. If you know all the spawn locations and stuff like that, then yeah, you can trick the system, but most of the time you have to play really wisely and don't trigger any freaking birds, man. And why I hate to play with the bots, when you have to kill some kind of boss or you have to destroy weak points, mobs will not shoot at all at those weak points. I hate to play with mobs, Jesus Christ, and sometimes people just leave you and you will be still left with the mobs. And yeah, this boss mission is kind of fun. I really love the mechanics behind this mission, but like I said, I gave you spoiler alert, this is the final mission, and you have to kill these weak points. Usually I'm leaving everybody behind and I'm rushing forward just to make sure that I'm destroying these weak points, and like I said, with LMG, with the right magazine, you will have 120 bullets. My aim is terrible, please don't look at my aim. Don't judge me hard on this one. It is what it is, man. On console, I'm playing on Xbox and my fingers are really sloppy. My hands getting wet. So sometimes I'm missing those shots, but you see how this mission is not that hard. Make sure that you are not getting under this worm. Because he will demolish you, he will squeeze you and you're gonna die, like you will see in a couple seconds. Because I was in a hurry, you have a timer here, and that's the reason why this mission can be tricky, because you have time code, and I hate those missions where you have to do something in specific time limit. Pretty nasty. Since I have played Division agents will understand. Maybe in other games you have the same nasty missions, but you got the point. But LMG setup in general is really nice. In terms of ammo, yeah, you have to understand or pick ammo non-stop looking for it, but LMG is really strong if you're gonna crouch, and once all the cards will kick in, really nice. And I would recommend you to stick with this order, or at least with my first 10 cards. You can switch some cards of course to fit your playstyle more, but crouching is golden. You're gonna crouch and there is no reason whatsoever to hurry at those hardest difficulties. Crouch your way up, check for all those nasty traps, and that's it. And you will not hurt your teammates by crouching. You can load your all bullets out, and trust me, that will save your team. If they will be overwhelmed with zombies, and even you will not receive DPS output. I can't tell you now how many times somebody shoot me in the back of my head or in my ass because I was in front, for example, with melee setup. So crouching is kinda necessary. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.